So, welcome to the Dirty Hair Podcast. This is officially episode 1. I'm Courtney D. Hall. So today's episode is going to be all about the things that we as women, and I feel like men even do this as well.
No, don't say I think men. Men do this.
Okay, we know men do this.
We did pose the question to everybody. What is the craziest lie that you have told to either get accepted, have somebody like you, or join the conversation? And so we picked some of our favorites just to kind of start the conversation.
This lady wrote on Instagram, she said, I got a part-time job at McDonald's in university, and she says it was too much to upkeep with my workload. Fair enough, okay? She says, I only had been there 3 or 4 months. I felt awful leaving just before they put all this time/effort into training me. When I quit, they were so visibly caught off guard that I panicked and I told them my mom had stage 3 breast cancer, so I was moving home.
Listen, I am laughing.
Yes.
And it isn't, you can't.
We're not laughing about the cancer part, but we've all been there.
The panic moment of just
lie.
The
panic, and then as soon as it comes out of your mouth, you're like, oy vey.
Did I really just say that?
Did I just say that? So I loved this comment. So when I was in college, mine wasn't cancer, but I remember, so I went to Oklahoma State. I was working at a beef barn, and for anyone who doesn't know what that is.
Wow, that's sexy.
So essentially, I was like a poop, to use the appropriate word, scooper. Like, that's legitimately like...
You cleaned the cow dung?
That is literally what I was doing. So it was extra money. It was fine. Like, I grew up showing cattle, so it wasn't a big deal. So here is what I did. So he wanted me to feed one weekend, and it was 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
So 4th of July, for people who rodeo, I also rodeo, that's like our big, we call it Christmas in July, because you can literally go to like 20 rodeos in 3 days. It's madness.
Sounds so fun.
Yeah. Ton of money to be won, whatever. So here's the thing. I wanted to go to a rodeo and not go to work. And I can't remember what I told him, but it was something similar, like, oh my gosh, I gotta go home this weekend because I've got a sick family
They saw
member.
pictures of you on social media.
Legit.
At the rodeo.
Yes. And so
I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Told him I was gonna be there, and then I just like never came back. So worse.
So you quit.
Yeah, essentially. And like, to make it worse, my boss, you know, the guy who ran the place, I still to this day, like, I see him around at events. We're friends. He's a great guy.
Ask? He's like, hey, what happened that day?
He's never asked. And I just am like, oh my gosh, he probably is like that little turd, straight up made up, you know,
that
she had to go home.
The cow turds,
yeah.
She just up and left
that little
me.
turd just left me. So anyway, that's my like story. I can totally relate. So yeah, so the cow pooper scooper.
No more.
Yep.
She cleans dung no more. I have a fun one here. I think we can all relate to this. It's Lovely NYC. And she said, when I was in high school, I went shopping with a guy. To be honest, I was like a size 6, but I bought shorts in a size 1, and it takes that I thought were my size / not really thought they were my size. Those shorts hung in my closet for about 8 years. As I shed my baby fat in my 20s, and I'm actually a size 1 now, but every time I put them on, I laugh to myself about that day. It's not that crazy, but it's kind of funny. Yeah.
We've all been there.
And I had just had my baby, and I had just lost the weight. So my breast size was up and down and up and down, and finally back down to my normal size. So I'm like, I'm going to go get a nice bra and not this maternity thing I've been wearing for the past year. Well, this lady comes up, can I help you? And I'm like, no, I
don't need you to try bras on with me.
Exactly. Let me just get in and get out. Well, she kept, what kind of bra? I was like, well, I just want a t-shirt, bra. Can you back away?
I hate this. It's like the buckle used to be this way. They'd be like throwing stuff in your dressing room.
Yeah, and I'm like, and so she goes, well, what size? And I finally was like, I'm a 34B. And she goes, oh, honey, you're not a 34B.
Bra shopping is horrendous, and if I would never have to do it again. And I mean, we both know I have boobs, so like it is a process.
I had boobs. I got those suckers chopped off.
Yeah.
I was 110 pounds. And I wore a 28 double F bra.
A double F? You weigh like 80 pounds.
Girl, this thing went over my head like a turban. My friends used to laugh at me and because I had to go to the bus stop to get my bras made. They had to be custom made at the bus stop.
That's
you could.
Poor little
I
sugar.
have them. I should bring them because you can take them in that cup.
I have them
right
for a future episode.
On your
for
head.
a future episode.
Can you tell this boob is bigger than the other? Sounds silly, but it's basically talking body image.
And we've all asked that question, I feel like.
Well, yeah, because it
happens. This is real life.
I was going to say, it's scientifically proven, I think, that everybody's are different unless you've paid for them. that there is going to be a discrepancy in size.
I have a hair. Okay, what's
Ooh,
happening?
in her cleavage, a hair.
That's what happens when you have
Hold
big
on.
boobs.
But
They catch everything.
Real question for those women with big boobs. Doesn't it feel good when you pull that hair out from in between?
Yes. Yes.
We opened up the questions on social media. We asked, what are some of the craziest beauty trends that you've seen out there? You don't have to say that you did it or not. This is Rochelle Johnston Sherry. She said, I think overdoing it on lip injections is super obvious. I really don't like tattooed eyebrows either.
We both have tattooed eyebrows.
So hey, no, it's fine. We can take it. No, along with the weird trend of tattooing eyebrows on, have you heard of people like legit dyeing their eyes to a different color?
Their eyeballs. Their retina, cornea. I don't know which part's
not
which.
The isis.
The white part?
No. Is that the isis? Okay, let me go again. The pupil.
This is not a science podcast.
What's the color part called?
The iris.
No, I just said iris. And
Oh,
you
no,
said
that's not right.
was the white part.
No. I said, is that the white part? No, it's called the iris.
Okay, the iris of the eye. Yes, there was she's a female rapper. It's on the tip of my tongue right now. And it's basically bleaching. She dyed her eye, but
has she never heard of colored contacts?
Apparently, it's too much to take them in and out. So
give me a break.
Reference enough that we're not judging.
Oh, I forgot this.
But I'm
excuse me. I'm so sorry. I forgot this is a judgment-free zone. But she crazy.
Kind of judging.
I bet that's painful. Ooh.
Well, not to mention the fact that
you could go blind.
Yeah, I wouldn't think there's a guarantee that this is good because they're still with LASIK, and that is precise. So many people do it, and you still are signing that waiver going, your eyes could fall out.
I want to be the girl that's like, oh God, she's so cool
you
and
want
chill.
to be the Instagram chick.
Yeah, nothing phases her.
Yeah.
I mean, you get on my Instagram, it looks like I'm living the high life. Well, I watched the Super Bowl alone. I have triple D boobs. I've got cellulite on my ass. Those are the things you don't see.
Listen, I discovered Botox a few years ago. I love it. I don't want to change my face, but I want to freeze my face.
She wants to freeze it in time.
And I started freezing
30-year-old Melissa.
I did. When I was 30.
Okay, so I've got a couple years. I got 2 years.
Oh, God, shut up. That's when I started the Botox. And I said, if I can look 30 when I'm 40 and when I'm 50. Hey, Jennifer Aniston does it. Jennifer Lopez does it. They have frozen themselves in time. And I know there's that controversial age gracefully, people don't appreciate it. For me personally, I love it. I mean, when my forehead starts to move, it makes me angry. Social media has, it has given us standards that we want to live up to
that are unattainable.
They're unrealistic, and it's stupid because we went how many years without having that before, and we were fine. And then it's all of a sudden I get past my adolescence, past my 20s, and now all of a sudden I'm feeling like I have to keep up with people, and I'm comparing myself. And so it's almost this weird, the older I get, it's you're digressing because you're falling down that social media hole. Just make a pact moving forward. Because we all say, be you, own who you are, be happy with who you are. And rather than just saying it and meaning it 75% of the way, let's do it.
Deal.
And mean 100% of it. And I don't know how we get there. That's the question. Because I say it and I kind of mean it. And then I have moments where I'm like,
we'll practice it, and we'll have a future podcast letting you know how that's working out for us. Dirty Hair Podcast.
But that's not a podcast. They're watching it.
Oh, God. I forgot. You're on the video. Dirty Hair Video.
She hasn't had enough coffee.
We've been up for a while.
We have been up for a while.